everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to another Monday makeup video. So today I am introducing a brand new project pan, and this project pan is the start of my 13 by Halloween. So this is going to run from the end of May until the end of October, and all 13 products are based on characters from Gothic literature. I believe that Charlotte from Wacky World of Lottie, my good old pal, she's joining in as well, so hopefully you will see both our videos going up over the next week. So, because I post on a Monday and she posts on a Wednesday, I believe, so yeah, look out for her video on Wednesday. So, what characters have I chosen? Well, obviously, the first character I've chosen is Dracula. Now, I did try to go all clever and intellectual with this, but what I realised was that's kind of hard to find products when you start trying to be clever. So, I wrote out a whole list of prompts for all my characters, being all intellectual and clever and such, and then scrapped that and went a bit more basic. So for Dracula, I have to pick something red because, I mean, it's Dracula. So my something red is, and you had a sneak peek at this is my Colourpop Lippy Stick in Lullaby, and this was in my 3 of a kind project, and I didn't use it in that single month, so I was supposed to have rolled it over for another month, but I decided to take it out of that project and put it in this one because I am determined to start wearing a red lip a bit more often. That is the shade. It is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick. I just don't wear reds very often. I could have worn a red today, but I don't get to wear this colour lipstick either very often, and I thought this video was the perfect opportunity to wear this lipstick. So yeah, so that is my first item. I have weighed these. So the weight of this is 8.76 grams, and my goal is to use 1 gram. I need to use 1 gram of this, and then I will have hit my goal. The next character is Mina Harker. I love Mina. I think she is an amazing character. She's such a strong woman in Dracula, and without Mina, I don't think Dracula would have been caught, would have been banished as he was, because it's all thanks to help from her. Anyway, the prompt for Mina Harker is to pick a product that makes you feel womanly, that makes you feel feminine. And for me, that's my nails. And I haven't painted them at the moment, but they are nice and long, which is what makes me feel more feminine, is having long nails. So for that product, I have picked a nail polish, and this one is a L'Oreal Gold Obsession polish in nude gold. So it looks like that. And this weighed 32.8 grams. Now, my goal is to try and use this all up. We have 5 months, but it is only small. There's 5 milliliters in here, so I don't know, we'll see how I go, but I am going to try and use this all up. The next character is Van Helsing. So Van Helsing is the guy who comes along, who realizes that all is not as it seems and that there is a vampire on the loose. And a lot of critics and a lot of studies of Dracula have come to sort of see that maybe Van Helsing's character is a mirror of Dracula. So for this, we have to choose a product with a mirror. And for that, I have gone for a palette. The palette I have chosen is my Chocolate Peaches palette from I Heart Makeup, or now known as I Heart Revolution, but this was before the changeover. And as you can see, it does have a mirror. So this is the palette as it stands now. Now I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pans already in this palette, and I'm not going to particularly pick a single shade in here. What I am going to say is I want to use up a gram of product. So I did weigh this and it weighed 187.32 grams. So I want to use up a whole gram worth of product, which might sound easier than it'll actually be. But yeah, I just want to try and get as much use from this palette as possible. So yeah, I just want to use up a gram of product. Moving on to our next character, it is Victor Frankenstein. So he is a very interesting character with a lot of inner turmoil going on. But he is known to be the one who pulled together lots of different parts to create one whole man. So for this, we had to find something that we had frankened together. And for that, I have chosen the Revolution Skin Kiss. This was a cream bronzer originally, but I didn't like that. It had gold flakes in it. So I dug that out and I frankened together some bronzers that were in a face palette by Revolution. There was a bronzer that was too dark and a bronzer that was too light, and there was a kind of bronzy kind of highlighter that just didn't suit my skin. So I frankened them all together, put them in here, so now I have a right shade of bronzer for me, and that's a little bit shimmery. So yes, I'm hoping to try and use up as much of this as I possibly can, but I do have another bronzer in my team project pan, so we will have to see. We will have to see. For the creature, now a lot of people think that the creature is called Frankenstein, but it's not. The creature is never given a name. A lot of characters in the book are actually quite scared of the creature and they're too afraid to get to know him. So for this character, we had to pick something that we are scared to use. So for that, I picked a powder foundation. So I'm kind of like confused by what I need to do with this, because my normal routine is primer, foundation, concealer, then face powder. But this is a powder, so would I then have to do primer, concealer, then this? And I don't have to powder then, like do a face powder then? I don't know. I'm scared to use it because I don't know how to use it. So yeah, this is my Nude by Nature powder foundation. It is in W4 Soft Sand. It's also a little dark for me, not quite my shade, and seeing as we're all kind of stuck indoors during the summer, I'm not going to get much of a tan. So this weighed 16.02. I would like to try and see as much of this as I possibly can. So yeah, I'm going to try and use all of it. Is that possible? We shall see. The next character is Elizabeth. Now, I think Elizabeth is often confused as Frankenstein's wife, but she isn't. She is actually his sort of sister kind of character. A little bit unsure about her character at this moment because I haven't read Frankenstein. Elizabeth is supposed to be this beautiful creature, this beautiful woman who is so feminine and so beautiful that everyone loves her. So we had to pick something pretty. And for that, I've gone for this Mack blush. Look at that packaging. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so pretty. So this is the Mack Iridescent powder from the Electric Wonder collection, and this is Into Eternity. And it is this beautiful blush here. Let's see if I can give you a swatch. So there it is there. And obviously you would actually blend that out so it wasn't quite so vibrant. So yeah, this is a beautiful product and I don't wear it very often. So yes, I am going to attempt to use this. I think with this one, I just want to use 0.5 of a gram because I know that blushes don't go down very quickly. So when I weighed this, it was 52.93 grams. So yeah, I just want to use 0.5 grams. So moving on to our next book, we are moving on to Wuthering Heights. And of course, the first character I had to choose was Catherine. Heathcliff could not live without her. He loved her so much, and he just couldn't live without her. So for Catherine, I had to pick something I couldn't live without. And so for that, I picked a hand cream, because I am constantly applying hand cream, especially at the moment where we're washing our hands a lot. Hand cream is vital for good nail care, good hand care. So this is my Ahava Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream. So it looks like this. So this one weighed 95.22 grams. So yeah, I just want to try and use up as much of this as possible. Try and finish it if I can, but it is a big one. So there's 100 mils in here. Now I have been using it somewhat. I think I have an air bubble in there at the moment. So if I start pressing it, it's going to quickly. So from what I can gather, I'm about to there. So I'm about here down on it. But yeah, we're going to weigh it. We're not going to try and mark the packaging. So yeah, I have been using it. So yeah, I want to use as much of this as I possibly can. Of course, if we have Catherine, we have to have a Heathcliff character. And Heathcliff was a boy who was brought in by Catherine's father as a wayward child, and he was brought into the home, and so he wasn't exactly her brother, but he was a brother-like character to her. So for Heathcliff's character, we need to choose a product that is given to us, something that we didn't choose, we were kind of given it. And so for that one, I have gone for another eyeshadow palette, and it is the PS Soft Camo palette, which was kindly gifted to me by Laura. So thank you very much, Laura. And I showed this in my If I Could Only Keep 5 palettes, and this was kind of like a 6th one that I would like to keep. So this is what it looks like currently at the moment. There's lots of nice greens and some browns and this beautiful gold in the center. And so again, for this one, I just want to use up a gram of product. And currently this one weighs 50.04 grams. So yes, I would like to use up a gram of product. And the third character from Wuthering Heights is Nellie, who is actually the maid at the Wuthering Heights. She has helped to raise the children, she's helped to look after the house. And so for Nellie's character, we need to choose something that takes care of us, something that looks after us. And so for that one, I chose the Skin Chemists 24-hour Aqua Repair Facial Serum. And it looks like this. Let's turn the lights down a bit so you can see. So that's what it looks like. So this is a skincare facial serum. I have been using this again. I think I'm sort of here again. I've got a bit of a trapped air bubble. I think it's because when it stands like this, it all ends up forming an air bubble. So yeah, I think I'm about to there on here. It did weigh 25.67 grams, so I would like to try and get this finished. I tend to use this as like my day cream, so I will put this on in the morning and I use a different cream at night. So yeah, it will get used at least once, possibly twice a day, but yeah, I want to use all of this up. Moving on to the Sleepy Hollow. This is another story that I need to read. So of course our first character is Ichabod Crane. Now he's a very tall and slim character, so for him we have to pick a pencil product, and for that I have picked something that has been in a project pan before and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I promised I would keep using it after the project pan was over, and then I didn't. And it is this. You may recognise it. It is a Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel 24-hour automatic pencil in blue sapphire. So it is an eyeliner, and it is like this. So that is the colour there. Now I can't wind this up because it is one of those that winds up but it doesn't wind back down again, so I can't wind it up to find out how much I have, but when I weighed it, it weighed 3.41 grams, and I am going to try and see if I can finish this because, as I say, it was in a project pan before, and I think it was either a 6-month project pan or near about, or possibly a year's project pan, and I still didn't get to finish it. But as I say, I don't know how much is left, so we're going to see if I can finish it in this project pan. We shall have to wait and see, but that is that product. The next character is the Headless Horseman, and of course he's this mythical, magical creature who rides around on a horse, and he has no head, but he carries a pumpkin. So one thing the Headless Horseman doesn't have to worry about is using a face or a hair mask to help his skin or hair. So that's what we're going to choose, a hair mask or a face mask. And I have chosen 2 hair masks. I have had these for quite some time and never used them. So I have Argan Oil Rescue Mask, strengthens and adds shines, which is that one, and then this one is a Manuka Honey Mask, hair rescue, strengthens damaged roots and dry hair. So they are both from Seventh Heaven, which is a well-known mask brand here in the UK. You can get these pretty cheaply in places like B&M, Wilkinson's, Superdrugs and things like that. So yes, 2 hair masks because I haven't really done a hair mask before and I thought it would make a change. So I have 2 because doing one is such an easy gimme product. You would think, but I bet you I still have these up into the last month because I don't use them. I don't. So that is that. And obviously I haven't bothered weighing those because they're single-use sachets, so there's no need to weigh them. The next character is the love interest in Sleepy Hollow, and that is Katrina Van Tassel. Now, she is the woman that Ichabod Crane loves, but she's also loved by another man, and so we don't actually get to know much about her in the books apart from what other people say about her. So for her character, we have to choose something that a friend has recommended to us. And so for that, I'm going to go with this product. This is Dr. Pawpaw Multi-Purpose Soothing Balm with Natural Pawpaw for lips, cheeks and cosmetic finishing with a hint of tint and fragrance free. And the reason why I chose this is because I know that Marie from Charmed Wench absolutely adores these products. She swears by Dr. Pawpaw's products. I believe she won a giveaway from them one time, so she got a whole hoard of products from them. I wonder if she's used them all up yet. So yeah, I had this for quite some time and I have barely used it. I think I used it once. So it is a tinted product here. So yes, this weighed 27.86 grams. So I'm not going to say that I'm going to try and use all of this up, because I do have another lip balm that I am trying to use as well. But I want to see if I can use maybe half of it. So to try and get down to here, to where this black line is. And the 13th and final character. This is from another Gothic story that I haven't had the chance to read yet, and I don't own it either at the moment, so I am looking to purchase it in the Wordsworth Classics edition to match all my other Wordsworth Classics, and that is Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde. Now this story really interests me, but I do know that Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde are the same person, but they're two different sides of this person. And so for his character, we had to pick something that had two sides. And so for that, I picked this. This is the PS Lip Liner and Crayon Duo in the shade Cherry. So on one side, we have a lip crayon. And on the other side, we have a lip liner. So of course there are the shades there. So I did weigh this and it was 10.53 grams. I have one lip product that I'm working on in my team project pan, and then I have my 3 lip products that are in my 3 of a kind project. But those are only single use ones. So this is how much of the lip liner I have. So it's not a lot. And also the other side, is how much of the lip crayon I have. So because of that, I think that I'm going to say that I want to use all of this up. Am I pushing it? Yes. But am I going to give it a damn good try? Yes. So that is it. That is my 13 products for my 13 before Halloween Gothic edition. And I hope that you will come back at the end of every month when I will be doing the updates for this. The last Monday of every month I will do the update for it. So yeah, I hope you will join me. And if you want to do this project yourself, please just give me a shout and I will send you the prompts and the characters so that you know what you can pick. And yeah, please do join in if you so wish. And if you do a video on it, please tag me. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe as always. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.